Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Romero exposes Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, say they ain't fighting to win, they fighting for the next paycheck. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. Also live every Sunday morning with the singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member, drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. My email address is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Now, let's get into it, because I think what Romero said is true. I think it's 100% true. And I think that it shines a light on some things that I've been warning you guys about, that I've been arguing against for years on this channel. Now, first I do want to address this talking point from Devin Haney fans that Devin the Dream Haney boxed a master class, or that he somehow didn't look different. All I would say is do a couple of things, right? Look at how he boxed in all of his fights beforehand, and you can exclude the Ryan Garcia. Go look at his great performances. I would think the Regis program was a really good performance. He fought really well in the Lomachenko fight. He fought really well in the fight with Jorge Linares. Go look at those fights, and then watch the fight that he just had with Jose Ramirez, if you can, because you might fall asleep trying to watch that one. But go watch those fights and then watch this fight and tell me that that's the same fighter, bro. That boy turned into Shakur Haney out this bitch. Stop playing with me, bro. So there's that. It's not just punch stats. It's the way that Devin fought the fight. And if you have an astute eye for boxing, if you know what you're looking at, then that's why he's getting those critiques from me that he's getting from me. Because just because I'm not a fan of a fighter don't mean I'm going to sit up here and make shit up. Y'all know I'm telling the damn truth, bro. That's why you watch these videos. Now, with that being said, the thing that I think I want to address with what Rolly said and the ramifications of what he said, bro, is making fights ahead of time. I was told by Tank Davis haters that Tank should be out here negotiating 3-4 fights ahead of time. Why can't he negotiate with Devin when he got the Hector Luis Garcia and the Ryan Garcia fight on the table? You can negotiate with Devin. Why can't he negotiate with Shakur, even though he about to fight Lamont Roach and Frank Martin and motherfucking Lomachenko? He should be negotiating with Shakur at the same time. I was told type of shit like this for years and years and years on this channel about negotiating shit ahead of time. I think what this weekend proves is that that's a bad idea. Canelo versus William Skull. Canelo know he fighting Terrence Bud Crawford ahead of time. He go through the motions, don't really feel the pressure to do anything with William Skull other than complain to the referee, and really don't try to turn up and cut the ring off, because he know as long as he don't get knocked out, well, I got Terrence Crawford in my future. They didn't fly Terrence Crawford all the way out this bitch to have him get in the ring with me for me to lose. William Skull got to knock me out, and as long as he running around the ring, I'm going to take my easy money, and I'm going to get the fuck on down. Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. We know we got the fight sign. They don't have the fight sign if they win. They got the rematch sign regardless. So Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, let's go ahead and combine and throw about 500 punches total combined while we watch Rafael Espinoza throw 500 punches in 7 rounds. Let's just play it safe and get to this rematch where we get into the big bag. And what Rolly said was true, bro. They fought to get to the next damn paycheck, fam. That's what you run the risk of when you make fights ahead of time. Oh, let's do a tune-up, and we're going to have a big fight ahead of time. Okay. Everybody ain't Tank, bro. Everybody not going to do what Tank did to Hector Garcia. Like, yeah, I know I got the Ryan Garcia fight down the motherfucking line, but I'm still going to be exciting. I'm still going to put myself in harm's way. I'm still going to exchange with you, and I'm still going to just knock you out, because that's just who I am. I'm just a fighter like that. Everybody ain't a fighter like that. Some of these dudes really is just trying to get to the next paycheck, bro. And Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, for whatever reason, proved to be those types of fighters on Friday night. Canelo Alvarez proved to be that type of fighter on Saturday night. Monster, in a way, same thing, bro. That's why I'm respecting guys like Monster. Monster had the big money fight in Japan with MJ Akhmadaliev already signed going into the Ray Cardenas fight. But he felt a responsibility to himself as a fighter, to the fans that support him, to still fight how Monster fight. I'm still coming to knock you the fuck out. I'm still going to take risk. And I'm going to show you what's up. Got put down in the second round and everything. People appreciate fighters, y'all. And what Rolly is saying is 100% true. These boys is out here trying to fight to the next Turkey paycheck. So Turkey, I hope, learned the lesson. I think what he should do is stop letting people know his plans ahead of time. Stop planning these fights out 2, 3, 4 fights in the future. And make these guys earning this shit based on how they perform. Always have a pivot. Always have a pivot. Don't guarantee somebody, especially these types of boxers, bro, that he's signing, like the Shakurs and the motherfucking Devins and the Ryans and shit. Don't guarantee these dudes, look, I got this plan for you. I'm going to pay you $4 million to fight this guy. You get by him. I'm going to pay you $20 million to fight this next guy. Man, they're going to do everything they can to make sure they don't make up that $20 million. They're not going to care about you, me, nobody else watching, putting on no show, taking no risk, putting on a good performance. They gonna just survive in advance, bro. They gonna survive in advance, dog. And that's exactly what you saw on Friday night from these fighters, man. Rolly's right, bro. Specifically Devin and Ryan. Oh shit, let's just survive. Let's just survive. We know we got this rematch. Let's just not get knocked out now. Let's not get knocked out. Even with a bad performance from both of them, they still got that rematch signed. We'll see if Turkey pull the rug out from under their feet, but they still got the rematch, bro. And another thing is, 2 more things I want to talk about that I think are important that we discussed last night. That maybe if you didn't watch the live stream, you didn't hear. This idea that winning is the only thing that matters. It's 2 things I say about it. Winning is the only thing that matters when your favorite fighter looks bad winning. That's what I'm learning about fight fans. Winning only becomes the only thing that matters when your fighter didn't look good in their victory. So when Shakur Stevenson fought motherfucking... My bad, y'all. When Shakur Stevenson fought Edwin De Los Santos, what does fans say? Winning is the only thing that matters. But when he fought motherfucking Jamel Herring, oh man, did you see Shakur, bro, how good he looked when he won? He stopped Jamel Herring. That boy was in the pocket, making them miss, making them pay. When he looked great, how he won, oh, they want to talk about that shit nonstop. When he don't look great, I don't want to talk about how he won no more. Winning is the only thing that matters. And that's what we're experiencing right now with Devin the Dream Haney fans. When he fought Regis Prograis, y'all said Devin ain't had no power. Y'all said Devin couldn't punch. He dropped Regis. Could have stopped Regis. Look at the defense. Look how strong he is at 140. Boy, he put on a dominant performance against a world champion, top 340-pounder, boy. Devin did his thing. He fast forward. He fights Jose Ramirez. Now you don't want to talk about how he won no more. It's only, well, all that matters is winning. All that matters is winning. I just think that's a funny observation that I wanted to make sure I made on this video, bro. Y'all be tripping with that shit. Y'all be tripping with that shit. And part of it is because of what Rolly alluded to. Devin never fought like that. Never fought like that. And I do think he's mentally shot. I do think it has something to do with his mentality. I think it has a lot to do with what happened with him in the ring with Ryan Garcia. But what I also think it is it's also the first time in his career that he went into a fight knowing that he had a huge, big fight after it. And that also could play a part in him nutting up like that. I don't like that shit, bro. Fighting for a paycheck, fighting to get to the next paycheck, is going to always get you poo-poo performances. And as a fight fan, you should hate poo-poo performances because it puts our sport in a bad light, bro. There was something else I wanted to cover with y'all before I dip off this thing. And I'm thinking about it. For Ryan Garcia, yeah, that's what it was. For Ryan Garcia, His shit was so bad, he was like, yo, I got put down. I don't think I can beat this guy. Let me just get to the end of the fight. Let me just get to the end of the fight. He crying in the car and shit. And his reward, because of this way that Turkey is deciding to do business, right? And having all these fights planned ahead of time. His reward, or his punishment, I should say, for shitting the bed. His punishment for losing. His punishment for putting out a trash ass performance is gonna be a big ass money fight with Devin Haney. How much better business could Turkey have done for this rematch if he didn't make the fight for them ahead of time, have the fight signed, sealed, delivered ahead of time, and he would have just said, you know what, I'll put y'all both on the same card, and then if y'all win, we'll talk about making the rematch. How much more leverage would Turkey have negotiating with these fighters right now if he didn't already have a fight signed with them? If he could say, all right, yeah, now we can make the rematch with Devin. Did you see your performance? Ryan, you lost. Did you see your performance? I'll still make the fight for y'all, but this is what I can pay. In a sport that anything can happen, and I'll leave y'all with this, bro. In a sport where anything can happen, where one punch can change the outcome of people's lives and people's careers and the outcome of fights or whatever. You one punch, one split second away from having everything change in the fight. In a sport that can change so drastically at the drop of a dime, why would you try to plan so much shit ahead of time? Y'all think about that. Smash a like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.